Welcome back to SpellForce the Order of Dawn.
Follow me.
We are still on the map Whiteland Pass and it's time to face the gauntlet. This is gonna be fun.
Securing the area. Never give up.
We are in danger.
My griffin has been wounded.
Let go for the room. Forward, sisters.
Eyes
There's too
open,
many of
sword
them.
ready, sir. Engaging the enemy. All right.
Let's go.
We are in
Never
danger.
give up. Never surrender.
The servants of darkness are upon us.
Never give up.
Let go for the room. Draw your bows. Yes?
Engaging the enemy.
For the order. Enter.
Draw your bows. Yes?
Ready to fight, sir. Never surrender. Never give up.
By bow for the room.
Engaging the enemy. Eyes open, sword ready, sir. Ready for action. Fortify the
They're
defenses.
trying to surround us.
Ready to fight, sir.
Follow
They're
me.
attacking. Sir. Yes, sir. Enemy contact.
Your orders? What are your orders? They're trying to surround us.
Fortify the defenses.
Come on.
Go for the room. Yes? We are in danger.
Never surrender. The griffin away.
The
Ready for
servants
action.
of darkness are upon us.
The griffin the enemy. Ready for action. We're ready. May herein provide a clear sky. Fortify the defenses.
Forward. For our
We
near.
are in
Enemy
danger.
contact.
Forward.
By bow for the room, sisters. Your orders? There's too many of them.
Enemies, beware.
Never give up.
They're trying to surround us.
Destiny awaits. To adventure.
Your orders?
They're attacking. Ready to fight, all right. Awaiting your order. Out.
Forwards. Quickly now.
Enemy contact. Never give up.
Draw your bows.
Here.
There's too many of them.
Never surrender.
We are in danger. Sisters, defend yourselves. They're trying to surround us.
Awaiting your order. Right away, sir. Enemy contact.
We are in danger.
Quickly now.
Engaging the enemy.
On my command. I'm ready. On my
Never
command.
give up.
We are in
Oh, wait.
Fortify the defenses.
What are your orders? Sisters, defend yourselves. Carefully.
They're attacking. Ready to fight, sir. May herein provide a clear sky.
Well, I promised the gauntlet.
Darkness are upon us.
Never give up.
Yes.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
For our need.
The servants of darkness are upon us. Your orders?
The lines must
They're
hold.
trying to surround us.
Fortify the defenses. They're coming after us.
Here.
Sir. Yes, sir. Understood. All right.
They're trying to surround us. Yes? Tread carefully. Like the wind.
Engaging
We are
the
in
enemy.
danger.
Sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
Shall not fail. Now.
Engaging the enemy. My griffin has been wounded. You called.
There's too
Never
many of them.
surrender. Yes, sir. Right away, herein, protect us.
By bow for the room. Yes? Tread carefully.
My griffin has been wounded. We're ready.
Draw your bows.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
By bow Sisters, defend
Come on.
yourselves.
Engaging the enemy. They're coming after us.
They're trying to surround us.
Yes. Follow me.
There's too many of them.
I lost the Titan.
Engaging the enemy.
Your orders? Forward, sisters.
Upgrade complete. A new skill is available.
On my command.
Fortify the defenses.
The lines must hold.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
I shall not fail. Yes.
Enemy
At arms, men.
contact.
There's too many
Stay
of
with
them.
me, men.
Whoop! Dead.
Never
There's too many
surrender.
of them. As the wind. By bow like the wind. The rune. Tread carefully. Yes?
Never surrender. We're ready.
Let's go.
Fortify the defenses.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
As you command.
Follow me.
Never give up.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
Never surrender.
There's too many of them.
Fortify the defenses.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
Never surrender.
On my command to adventure.
They're trying to surround us.
Never
Too
surrender.
many of them.
Fortify the defenses. Yes, sir. Understood.
We are in danger.
They're attacking. They're attacking.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
Let's go. Yes. Here. Let's go.
With all these fire starters, it would have been so useful to have a siege unit from the
Here.
second add-on.
Destiny awaits. Quickly now.
But we don't, and so
Forward.
can only throw troops in there.
I'm honored to serve you. I'm on my way. What do you desire? It is an honor.
Quickly now. Here. Let's go. Follow me.
There's too many of them.
It's an ambush.
What are your orders?
We're under attack. Destiny awaits. Yes. Quickly now. Let's go. Now. To adventure.
Draw your bows.
Let's go.
What are your orders?
Enemy contact.
We are in danger. Your orders?
Never
There's too many
surrender.
of them. What are your orders?
I shall not fail. Yes.
Construction has been completed.
We're ready. Here in protect us. Enemy contact.
We are in danger.
Follow me.
Engaging the enemy. Sir. Yes, sir.
Your orders? For the elves.
Sir. Yes, sir. Fortify the defenses.
My bow for the room.
Never surrender. They're attacking. Sir. Yes,
What are
sir.
your orders? Yes.
They're attacking.
Quickly now.
Never surrender.
We are in danger.
I shall
They're
not fail.
attacking.
At arms, men.
Ready for capturing the area.
Elend's blessing. Forward, sisters. They're trying to
We're
surround
ready.
us.
Already in the air. Fortify the defenses. Don't just stand there. Kill something. They're
We are in
ready to
danger.
fight, sir. Never
There's too many of
surrender.
them.
Ready for action. Fortify the defenses.
We are in danger.
Quickly now.
Never surrender.
At your service. The servants of darkness are upon us.
Come on, come on.
No! May the gods curse you!
Yes.
Ready for action.
Okay, the rest should hopefully just be cleanup.
The Griffin awaits.
I'm ready. Into battle we go.
Sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Enemy contact.
The servants of darkness are upon us. Lends blessing.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Sisters, defend yourselves.
I shall not fail. Here. Destiny awaits. Destiny awaits. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Come on.
To adventure.
Yes, we're in danger.
Engaging the enemy.
It won't defeat us, but it won't be
Yes, sir.
an easy battle.
By bow for the rune. Tread carefully. Your orders? Forward, sisters.
I
Draw your bows.
Never give up. Sir. Yes, sir.
man. Somewhere I got to level up, I didn't notice.
What are your orders?
Awaiting your order.
Go for the rune.
They're
Yes.
attacking.
Like the wind. Sisters, defend yourselves.
Ready for action. Securing the area. The Griffin awaits. Never give up. Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh god, the blade minion.
You call. Enemy contact.
There's too many of them.
Engaging the
What are
enemy.
your orders?
Awaiting your order.
Lens blessing.
Ready to fight, sir. Enemy awaiting your order.
Who are you? Kaliwa Winterwald? Ah, this is a traitor.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You call. The Griffin awaits.
At your service. As the wind.
I'm ready.
And is Brannigan. Club, sword, ice magic, and the Malachite.
Your order for the elves.
Good. I need the Malachite for, where is he here? Somewhere here, Flan Gonderson. Large headquarters, iron armory, and a protector.
I'm ready.
Fortify the defenses. Awaiting your order. Right away, sir.
Here. Destiny awaits. For freedom.
Okay. Okay.
Quickly now.
We are through.
To adventure.
No, we just had to respawn once more before the point
Now.
disappeared.
Elend's blessing. Tread carefully.
Another blade minion.
Engaging the enemy.
And come
There's too
and
many of
fight
them.
it. Paladins have an anti-undead spell. Interesting. Yeah, and the blade
Trying to
minions,
surround us.
these creatures count as undead.
Let's go. To adventure. Forwards.
This area here is always a nightmare.
Elene's blessing. Quick as an arrow. Yes?
Quickly now.
Moving out.
I was thinking for a moment what was that blade minion doing here, but it was one Rohen killed in the beginning of a mission, and it actually had loot. It actually had loot. Village of Sky. Turning in a few quests. No.
Master of the rune? Understood. At your
Leave it
service.
be.
All right then. Ready to go.
Come in, friend.
Does this dress belong to your daughter?
My... Sarah? Yes. Yes. That was one of her dresses. She had it on the day she disappeared.
Your daughter will be avenged.
I thank you. Here, please take this. It is only the feeble thanks of an old man, but I have nothing more. Now I can die in peace, for I will finally see my Sarah again.
That audio script, well, we had a few in this map before, but they are weird. Well, most of the time I didn't skip anything.
Ah, it's you.
Greetings.
What do you want?
Tell me about the chest again.
The chest is equipped with a clever lock. Only some...
What sequence is that?
You must be joking. I'm a merchant. You'll have to give me something of comparable value for information like that. A malachite, for example.
Here, take it. A malachite.
Indeed. Then I was mistaken about you. You're wealthier than you appear on the surface. Well then, the correct sequence is...
Well,
right knob,
and then?
left knob,
Continue.
knob in the middle, left knob,
Well,
and last, the knob in the middle.
there is something else I have to know.
Yes, the combination isn't enough. If you want to open the chest, you need a key.
Could you give me the key?
Of course. Here it is.
Aonir's light.
I had thought we could at least tell him that Brannigan is dead.
Greetings.
Would this spider silk be of any use to you?
Oh, indeed so. Pure spider silk is rare and precious. There is much power in spider silk. Unfortunately, I'm not the right person for the job. My coarse loom would just ruin it. But there's a seamstress who can craft the most precious of all fabrics from the silk. Go see Tanara in Greyfell. Show her the silk. I'm sure you won't regret it.
Well then. Let's switch the map. Ledge. Anything else up here? No, okay.
Master Rohen, wait! This is a trap.
A trap? What are you talking about?
This path here leads directly into an ambush. A mage of the circle. He wants to destroy you.
A circle mage? So my destiny has finally caught up with me at the end.
You know him?
Indeed I do. This circle mage wants to bring the Godstones under his control. Should he succeed, all of life as we know it will be snuffed out forever.
But why?
It is his goal to open a portal back into the valley. He believes this way he can change the course of history and acquire the power of the Convocation. But he is mistaken. He cannot control that power. Nobody can. It was a deception, a ploy of the evil gods.
The invasion plans for his armies are here in this casket. We took possession of it, but we cannot open it.
A casket? Should... Listen to me, Rune Warrior. We haven't got much time. Find Hokan's legacy. That is the only way you can prevent the destruction of the world. Look for it, and for the artifact that is powerful enough to stop a circle mage.
I don't understand. What's wrong with you?
I have done whatever was in my power. Here, take this book. It contains the truth about the Convocation and its appalling consequences. May it one day decide on the fate of the world. And now give me the casket.
It is empty, but...
So we meet again, old man. Did you really think you could stop me? Now you will pay the price for your foolish efforts. Your journey ends here. For you, there is no future. And you, Rune Warrior, you have done me excellent service. Return to your order now and tell them that the time of dawn is past. The time of war has begun.
Well, we were right. It was a trap. But before we return to Greyfell, let's take Flan Gonderson's chest. Right, I believe it was left, middle, left, middle, and insert the key. And Lord Tina.
Welcome, friend.
The traitor is dead.
Did he have the banner with him? Who was it? What did he look like?
The banner is here. It was a scarred fellow with eyes of steel. A good fighter with shield and sword.
Halgard. That swine. I suspected he was the one. He's been stalking Shira for a long time. I was a fool. As for you, Rune Warrior, you have restored the honor of Utran and avenged the death of my wife. Take this as thanks. May it be useful to you on your journey.
Now to Greyfell.
Greetings, friend.
I bring you bad news.
We've already heard about it. The news of Rohen's death weighs heavily on this day. It has grown silent in the halls of the Order. A shadow has fallen over the land.
Rowan's last words make little sense to me. Hokan, an odd artifact. This book here, what could he have possibly meant?
You must follow these clues. Find Hokan. Find out how we can stop the blades. And look for the artifact. It may be our last hope.
Where do I begin my quest?
In the northern Windwall Mountains, in the land of the House of Hallett. When you are there, ask for Marcia. She is the emissary of the Order in Wellrock, the castle of the Halletts.
How can she help me?
To find Hokan, you must go into the heart of death, the Darklands, a desolate, devastated region which was once called the Gate of the Kings. Hokan's stronghold was once located there. Marcia knows the way.
Here, take this letter. The gate fortress in the south of the city leads to the Windwall Mountains. Show the letter to the Hallett guards.
What will you do?
We will prepare ourselves for war.
Who is Hokan Ashir?
Hokan was one of the Circle Mages. He was the mightiest necromancer Fiera had ever seen. He came here from the distant land of Xu. He brought many dark secrets from there with him. In the war, he fought with his undead hordes against Uran the Red. We don't know what happened to him during the convocation. We thought he was dead. One thing, however, is sure. That his one-time undead hosts are still wandering about through the Darklands. And it seems they are stretching out their bony fingers more and more for our flesh. May the gods curse the war and everything it has brought about.
What are the Darklands?
That was where the most devastating campaigns of the Convocation War once raged. The battles between Hokan's undead hordes and Uram's demons went back and forth for years on end. Now the land is barren and burnt out. The one-time armies still live there and have made it to a site of death. The Order tried several times to cordon off the Darklands with border fortresses, but most of them were overrun by leaderless armies.
One thing I wanted to say, just remembered. This was the first of 3 parts of the story of the Order of Dawn campaign, which this one ended with Rowan's death. The second is the acquisition of what Rowan asked us to get here, the item, And the third...
Ah, an adventurer. Come close.
The third is the battle against the Dark One and his army of blades.
Ah, an adventurer. Come closer. Bring a little diversion into the working day of a simple cobbler. Tell me of your adventures.
I'm no adventurer, my friend.
No? You look a hell of a lot like one. What's up? Do you want to experience a little adventure, perhaps?
My time is limited.
Come on, don't be so diffident. Listen to me for a moment. It will surely interest you. Old treasures and old secrets.
Good. Tell me your secrets, friend cobbler.
Sandor is my name. Now then, a few days ago I was wandering through the mountains near the Shadow Pass looking for old objects, when...
On the Shadow Pass? In the land of the goblins?
Is this your story or mine? Where was I? Oh yes, now, as I was wending my way, I suddenly heard some strange sounds, like the distant echo of voices. I found 3 different places with old gravestones on them. This odd murmuring seemed to be coming out of each one.
Did you examine it closer?
No, I'm just a cobbler. There were bones lying all around there, and when I came closer, they started to tremble. Then I ran away as fast as I could. The gravestones aren't here in town. There are grave markers outside in the mountains. One stands in the north, one in the south, and one in the southwest. Examine the 3 gravestones and then come back here and tell me about them. But be on your guard.
Voices from gravestones?
Voices, like echoes from a far distant place, whispering in a strange language.
Tanara, can you have...
Ah, you again.
Kalina said you could do something with this silk.
Silk from a big old spider. This sort of thing is very hard to procure. What do you want for it?
What do you offer?
What about a trade? You give me the silk, and I'll tell you in return how to get a wonderful magical robe, the likes of which nobody else in any of the northern realms wears.
The robe would certainly be worth more to me than this silk. Tell me more.
I do, however, need 2 different kinds of this spider silk. On the one hand, some dark silk, the kind woven by the large rock spiders in the mountains. On the other hand, a light silk, the kind woven by the phantom spiders in the darklands. Bring me 1 part dark and 2 parts light silk. Then I will make you a robe that will draw great magical power from the contradiction of these 2 opposite kinds of magical silk.
That sounds like a lot of work. But what don't we do for fancy cloths?
Unfortunately, I can still offer you.
I believe I have a crate for you here.
My delivery, finally! How can I ever reward you? My cash box is empty. Wait, I know. Here, take this tincture. It has great healing power and is highly regarded everywhere.
That's what we wanted. Now you are a merchant. Hmm. 6, 11, 9, 9. I believe I wait another level and then maybe I come back. I'm finished with you. What about you?
What do you want? Go your way and stop bothering decent citizens.
What are you doing here?
You can see that, getting annoyed by idiots like you. If I had any time left, then I'd study old writings and do translation.
Are you a scholar?
No, I'm the night watchman. Of course I'm a scholar. And a good one, too. Now, what do you want?
Okay. Then let's no longer annoy the scholar. Centos the trader.
Ah, an adventurer. I hope you're not one of the long-fingered variety. Otherwise, you'll soon kiss those fingers goodbye. Do you hear?
What goods do you sell?
I trade with things far beyond your imagination, let alone your budget. You'd better just move on.
Okay. Not very friendly people. I believe you didn't have anything special, right? Yeah. Not really. Caster gear. Now you are active.
They are here. They are here. Oh, dear, send out your light. Drive the shadows away.
You should go see a healer, friend. You're ill.
No, not ill. Knowing, and yet still blind. I don't see the shadows under the light. Don't see the horror creeping up on me.
Tell me one thing at a time.
Sorry, I'm Kastagir, an adept of the dark arts. Believe me, I know the creatures of light, and I'm knowledgeable on the creatures of darkness. But in the shadows, there lurks a power that is more terrible than all the creatures this world will ever bring forth. Something is waiting there. Alien, mysterious, not visible to the eye, except when they are killing. Then you see their dark silhouettes, and it's the last thing you ever see. Only very few people know of them. My master died by their hand. I must get to the bottom of their secret. I have no other choice. Perhaps they are already here, among us, lurking.
Is there no magic spell that can protect you?
No, no curse can frighten them. The ring. The ring is the only way. My master told me about it before he died, but he took his knowledge with him into the grave.
I don't know. He seems pretty crazy to me. Okay, I do the side quest with the graves here in the say in the mountains, or what are supposed to be mountain areas, and I probably just cut you in on the graves because it's at this time mostly walking around. But before that I talk with this Zarim because he has a question mark and he didn't have before.
Greetings, my friend.
By Aunir's light, Knight of the Order, what are you carrying in your hand?
This here, that was supposed to become a very special crossbow, but I have almost given up all hope of ever finishing it. I wanted to make it from the noble wood of the black yew tree, but this tree has become very rare in the meanwhile. Back in the old days, the forests were still full of that wood. People carved many fine bows from it, but since the rule of the circle, we can hardly find the black yew tree anymore.
Is this broken bow made from the wood of the black yew tree?
Indeed it is. Perfect Talandian workmanship. An excellent piece of work.
Take it. Maybe you can complete your work on your crossbow with it.
Thank you, stranger. This is an extremely generous gift.
I remember. I somehow found a broken elven bow a long while ago and didn't know what to do with it, so guess now I do. But probably see you in a moment. Hello? On the way down the mountain, I saw that the sick hermit here southeast of a small village as
A
now
wanderer in this wilderness?
question mark.
You look very weak.
Weak, yes. Weakness has lived in my limbs since that day, when this illness laid me low. May you never have to go through anything like that. Nothing can soothe my agony.
You mean your disease is incurable?
Well, the Zephyr potion, it can heal this illness. But it is rare and precious. Shanmuir, the healer from Lianon, she might be able to concoct it. But she... perhaps you might be able to help me. Ask Shanmuir for a Zephyr potion. She'll listen to you.
I'll see what I can do.
So, there's this quest, and see you. And here we are in the first goblin camp we ever raided. Down here in the southwest is the gravestone. Tar.
Moon warriors, stand by.
I need a weapon.
The lines must hold.
I don't hit.
Enemies, beware.
Come on. And this is up here? No. Okay, when I find the next gravestone, I see you again. I'm pretty sure I missed one, but I'm for now at this down here in the southwest. Right beside the bridge.
We're under attack.
Okay, once I find that last stone, I see you back. Found it, just south of Monument, where that bandit camp was. Gah.
We're under attack. It's an ambush.
Time to return to Greyfell. Graufoot is a German name. The first time I played this game, I played it in German, and some of these names stuck.
Ah, you're back.
I have examined the 3 gravestones.
And?
I could actually make out words. Tar, Shin, and Gar.
What might that mean?
I don't know, Sandor.
Go to Goran, the old scholar. Perhaps he can decipher those words. He knows a lot about the old languages.
There was something I wanted to buy from one of the merchants, if I remember correctly. These guards, I tell you. It apparently wasn't you. Was it you? Okay. This one and any other interesting? I really don't use the all that much. Let's leave it at that.
What is it this time?
Sandor sent me.
A cobbler? Huh. I would never have thought that a warrior would be out and about on orders from a cobbler.
Do the words Tar, Gar, and Shin mean anything to you? Perhaps an old language you might know.
Not a language. That's a name. An old, hated name. The Child Slaughterer. His name was Shin Targar, the last sorcerer of Greyfell. In his greed for power, he slew 3 sons and offered their blood as a sacrifice to the Red Horde. But the Horde betrayed him, as they did so many others. That was still before the days of the Circle. The citizens of Greyfell drove him away when they discovered what he had done. Embittered, he ran away into a cave and sealed up its entrance forever.
Then those are the voices of his slain sons who curse his name.
Yes, may he be damned forever.
I did see you while looking around.
What'll it be? A sword for your brother? Or a dagger for your beloved?
What do you mean?
All right. Most of the people who come to me are harboring fairly dark thoughts, if you know what I mean. I craft the tools of death. No butcher knives or military swords. You can get those on the market. Now, what do you want from Ortank, warrior?
Do you craft armor too, Ortank?
Rarely. A good set of armor simply takes too long. Besides, the right metal is usually very scarce.
So you have forged armor?
I once crafted a suit of armor from gleaming moon silver, the only one ever made by a human hand. Day after day, Sundra and I stood sweating over the forge. We used all our skill and knowledge to craft that armor. It was intended for the greatest warrior the human realms have ever seen.
What became of that armor?
Amra wore it when he set forth to look for Leia. What became of him? I don't know. He never returned from his journey. My old apprentice, Sunder, looked quite a while for Amra, but all in vain. He now has a forge in Lianon. If you should find him, bring him my greetings.
Can you forge a good weapon?
I could make you a weapon you've never even dared to dream of, warrior. But for that, I need material that is more precious than a kingdom.
What are you talking about?
Among the undead in the south of the Windwall Mountains, there are some individuals of such evil that their rotten souls have turned to stone. These stones contain a great, unholy power. Bring me the 5 soul stones, and you will receive a weapon the likes of which you have never seen before.
Okay, but I will end the episode here, and next time we will continue with side quests before we finally, maybe not next episode, but the one following that, go through the portal into the lands of Hallis and look for Hokan and his legacy. I'm Mace. Until next time, don't get lost.